Right, so Prison School episode 2. I did kind of spoil you guys today. There was episode 2 as well as episode 1, and also the manga reviews coming out as well, so 3 Prison Schools in one day. But episode 2 did improve. It proved in one episode. I was like, good job. You had the humour, you had the action, and you had Maiko's boobs constantly, and I'm just like, I ain't complaining. Those boobs are magical. More in the actual live action they are in the anime. God, those boobs are magical. But yeah, we also had Hana being Hana, and Hana being best waifu, and she kind of still is in the live action and in the anime. She's basically playing the anime version of herself. Like she isn't playing something completely different. She ain't playing a different Hana. She's playing the anime version. It's completely fun. I ain't complaining. So in this episode, we had the whole scene with the peeing. We had Gukto finding out that he's trying to escape, so on and so forth. So you had basically episode 2 from the anime put into episode 2 with the live action. And I do think it's kind of rushing through the events a bit faster than it was in the anime. Granted, it could be because maybe they want to animate a little more than just the anime, so maybe that's not the worst idea in the world. But as it stands, it kind of feels a little bit rushed, because I couldn't even remember. I was like, did this even happen in episode 2? Like half the time, because I was trying to remember, did it or didn't it? I realized half of it actually did, but it's just like, sometimes you forget, because, again, it was back in, I think, June that I watched Prison School. It's November, so it's like been about 4 months. So yeah, I mean, it's just Prison School. It's just fantastic. The actual anime is the anime, but this one's doing it justice. It's doing it justice more than I would say Dragon Ball Evolution ever did to Dragon Ball. Or I don't know, any other. Okay, Lupin the Third live action movie they did in Japan. Again, it's doing far better justice. It's not the levels of Rurouni Kenshin, but it's still giving it justice. It's just doing what it needs to do, and it's doing it well. That's all I care about. It could have been worse. And I think the actual side character, okay, I can't really call them side characters, it's not the main characters, but everyone else is doing their job well, and they're doing it really, really well. I mean, besides Joe still kind of pisses me off, and so does kind of Shingo, but everyone's just doing it right, and it's still competently shot. I like it. It's aesthetically nice, and it's pleasing, but there is still room for improvement. I just think sometimes it's just a little bit of overacting. It kind of just detracts away from the thing. Granted, it does happen in the anime, but it's in animated form, so you don't really mind. So you see in live action, it kind of just detracts from the actual enjoyment of the episode. They could just dial it back a tone, like not too much, just dial it back a tone. And yeah, I mean, we get the constant boob shots, and for God's sake, they keep on censoring it. It's pissing me off, because that whole scene with Maiko and Mari in the bath, I was just like, come on, don't censor it. Censored it because they did it above, like. It's like, damn it, give me the opie. I did sound like a massive chauvinist, but it's Prison School. That's what you expect from Prison School. But yeah, I would say it's good. I would say if you haven't watched the anime nor read the manga, it's a good entry point, because it's not doing much more than the anime ever did. It's not massively better than the anime. It's worse, but it's not as well. Worse still bad idea. It's not as great as the anime. It's just in the middle. It's not as good as the manga, not good as the anime, but just in the middle. It's doing what it needs to, and it's doing it well. That's all I can say. But with all that said, I have been the driver, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.